Alright guys, so although the Honor 600 Pro looks very similar to something like the iPhone 17 Pro or Pro Max, they are actually built very differently. So in today's video, I just want to do a very quick side-by-side comparison. It's not really going to be a deep dive into it, but let's really talk about what's different between something like the Honor 600 Pro as well as the iPhone 17 Pro. Now, I do not have a 17 Pro, so we're just going to use the 17 Pro Max as a filler, but we'll talk about it compared against the iPhone 17 Pro. Let's go. Alright, so first things first, just in terms of the design, I mean, no doubt you can see where Honor got its inspiration from. If you don't really like the white or the orange, you can also go for the black, which is more understated. Personally, I do not have any issues with the design of the device itself. I think they're fine, but what's different here is Honor's device is actually a little bit more durable. So not only does it come with IP68, it also comes with IP69 and 69K. That means, it can withstand all kinds of splashes, drop into the pool, go underwater, and yeah, you don't have to worry about it getting damaged so easily. Now, moving on, just in terms of the displays at the front, this is also where they're made very differently. I would say for the iPhone 17 Pro, naturally its display is one of the best out there. It's actually the benchmark setter. It's also got that anti-reflective coating that makes everything appear on it very clear, very good to see on, great for browsing your content. Now, the Honor 600 Pro's display is actually built very differently. Yes, it's also still very high res. It gets very bright outdoors, but more importantly, Honor's display has always been about eye comfort as well as eye care. That means, just browsing content on your phone, it'll be a little bit more easier on your eyes because it comes in with that very high PWM dimming, it comes with that circadian night display, AI defocus, a lot of AI stuff to help with your eyes. So just overall, you're going to have a better experience, a more comfortable experience when you're just browsing content, especially since in today's standards where everyone is just browsing on their phones so many hours of the day. Now moving on, another difference is actually in terms of the cameras. Yes, I know they look very similar, that module at the back there, but they're built very differently. So I'm not going to go into the number of megapixel counts because I always think that's not the most important thing. But what I can say about the iPhone 17 Pro's photos is that, they're made to be very natural, very true to life. Minimal processing is what you see with your own eyes. Everyone knows around that. And of course, it's got that very stable videos. Now, what's different on the Honor 600 Pro? Well, for starters, I did mention in my full review that I posted, I think about a week ago, that I've taken a lot of photos here. And what's impressive about the Honor's camera this time around is that not only is the sensor fairly large, that gives you a lot of natural bokeh, the color tuning has been much improved. Yes, it still looks a little bit more saturated. I would say vivid is the right word, and that gives you actually a bit of a pop to your pictures, makes the picture look more lively, and of course, ready to share on your Instagram right away. Another thing that has also been improved is in terms of the skin tones. So the skin tones now look so much more natural. I no longer have skin that appears darker than what I actually am. And just overall, in terms of the cameras on the back, is a very strong offering. Now, furthermore, when it comes to the 3.5 times telephoto lens, I noticed that it was actually able to capture in a lot of detail with minimal noise, even at night. And it can even go all the way up to 120 times. I want to show you a quick side-by-side at 40 times because that's the maximum that the iPhone 17 Pro goes, so you guys can be a judge of how the quality actually looks. You guys let me know down in the comment section below. Finally, another thing that's also worth mentioning is that the Honor 600 Pro has that CPA 6.5 CIPA, by the way, standards for its telephoto lens. Now, this gives you even more stability when you are just zooming in, at objects with just one hand holding it. It doesn't shake, it's very stable, and you guys got to try to really see it. Alright, now moving on, let's talk a little bit about the battery sizes. So battery sizes are also very different for the Honor 600 Pro as well as something like the iPhone 17 Pro. Now the iPhone 17 Pro has a battery size of close to, I think, 4000 mAh. The charging has been much improved this year. It's faster, the wireless charging is also faster, but the Honor 600 Pro here is actually playing a different game because it actually comes with that carbon silicon battery. So what we have here is a 7000 mAh unit, it charges up at 80 watts, and it also does wireless 50 watts, so everything is very fast. And after using it for quite some time, I can safely say that the Honor 600 Pro here is definitely a phone that can last 2 days on a single charge. Alright, what else can we talk about here? In terms of the chipset, naturally they're very different because built for different systems. So on the Honor 600 Pro, we have the Snapdragon 8 Elite. On the iPhone 17 Pro, we have the A19 Pro. Both of them have 12GB of RAM, and just in terms of day-to-day performance when it comes to gaming, multitasking and all that, they're both very smooth. I do not have any complaints on either of them. Now, finally, when it comes to the AI features, this is where things are also very different. So while the iPhone 17 Pro actually comes with the Apple Intelligence, as you guys might already know, it also comes with Siri, which I think is a very clever personal assistant, and more importantly, everything is deeply integrated into the entire iOS. So because of that, everything just works very seamlessly. Now on the Honor 600 Pro, things are very different because obviously this is Google-based. So we have Gemini for our personal assistant, but on top of Gemini, Honor has also thrown in a lot of AI features. Now these AI features are actually very creative, very fun, and allows you to just play with your phone a little bit more. So we have things like AI image to videos 2.0, which obviously you can generate videos from photos, a lot of different types of themes that you can use to play with. You also have the AI photo agent that introduces to you a whole suite of photo editing features, which I'm sure most of you won't be able to use all of them, but they're also very, very useful when you need to do stuff like remove people and all that. Furthermore, another few useful features I think would be the AI deepfake detection, AI voice cloning detection, as well as AI translation. Now these are features that you might not know when you might use it, but when it comes to a time where someone might be trying to trick you with AI, this will help you to detect that BS. Alright, so at the end of the day, although the Honor 600 Pro looks very similar to something like the iPhone 17 Pro or Pro Max, they are just built very differently, guys. So I would say that the Honor 600 Pro is definitely one of its strongest, if not the strongest, in its segment. It's going to be offering you very strong durability, a great battery life, awesome cameras, a lot of AI features to play with, and this time around I just think it's just so mature that it's doing a lot of things right. Now if you can forego the design that looks very similar to the iPhone 17 Pro, I think you are actually able to enjoy a very solid experience on the Honor 600 Pro. So with that said, that pretty much sums up today's video. Let me know what you think about the device itself. Let me know your honest thoughts, and I look forward to reading your comments. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.